Tiffany.
Mr. Chairman, thank you very much. And this is terrific that, in many ways, that we're having this hearing, because this is going to be the beginning point where the American people are really going to see the details behind Roe versus Wade. They're going to see the details behind this rather than a couple talking points, where they're going to understand, I believe, better what is all happening behind this issue. And I've heard the incendiary rhetoric at times that abortions are all going to be outlawed, they are coming for you, and various things like this. I would share with you, in the Wisconsin State Senate that I served in for nearly 10 years, just 7 years ago, we passed a 20-week bill. And while I would have probably chosen to go to a little different place than a 20-week bill, that is what we passed with the consensus of the representatives of the people of the state of Wisconsin. My colleague from Arizona just cited that, I come from a state that's evenly split. Well, we're the definition of an evenly split state in Wisconsin, and we came to 7 years ago that we should be at 20 weeks. But the most important thing is the representatives of the people of the state of Wisconsin were debating it. So since Roe v. Wade has happened, here's what we have learned.
The gentleman yield for a question?
As long as you don't take in my 5 minutes.
I won't take much.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I've been very loose with the gavel, as you may have noticed. This is the United States of America. Why should the rights of a citizen depend on which state they live in? That's my question.
The rights of the people of the United States should be carried. Those rights should be, first of all, they're imbued by our Creator at the founding, but then it is up to the will of the people, and that is what Roe circumvented. That circumvented the will of the people. It was judge-made law, not law of the people of our country. So anyhow, if I may continue. Since Roe v. Wade, here's what we've learned. Look at these billboards that you see all across the country. At 6 weeks, a child has a heartbeat. They have a heartbeat in that womb. 15 weeks, they can feel pain. And we largely didn't know that, I don't think, at Roe. I mean, some doctors may know better than I do, but that's something we didn't know. The medical technology in the last 50 years is incredible, what has happened that has shown us the humanity of that baby that is in the mother's womb. So much has changed, and that's why, that's part of the reason why I think you've seen justices come, what appears to be that they're going to come to a different conclusion here, rather than this judge-made law back in 1973. But I want to share something here right now that should be deeply concerning to all of us, and I hope the chairman and others on this committee will say, we cannot have this happening here in America. If you could please play some audio. What we're waiting for is a audio of a message that was left at the Wisconsin Family Action offices in Madison that, as you can see in the picture behind me, was firebombed shortly after the release of the opinion. Okay. Go ahead and just.
gonna burn as well. You're all gonna burn. You fucking think you're following the will of fucking Jesus? You're following the fucking devil, actually. You're just evil little fucking people try to control other people's lives. Fucking next time that fucking Molotov, I hope it fucking doesn't fucking miss. I hope y'all burn with it. That's what you deserve.
I'm sorry for the language that is contained in that, but there were multiple messages sent in the same vein to the Wisconsin Family Action, an advocacy group that just advocates for life. This is what happened to their building. I hope the Attorney General of the United States is going to enforce the laws protecting our justices as people attempt to intimidate them. I hope the Attorney General protects Wisconsin Family Action as I hope no more groups, but a group in Madison, Wisconsin has said this is going to be the summer of rage in Madison, Wisconsin. I hope everyone rises up and says that is not acceptable in what should be normal discourse here in the United States of America. And I hope the Attorney General is paying attention and he does not treat the Wisconsin Family Action Council like he treated parents before school boards here in the United States.
The time of the gentleman has expired.